So I just realized that there's a couple things that I hadn't done on the model. So I had plans of what I wanted to start off with, but we're going to do those instead. Because there's some stuff on here that I realized, like I said, that I need to modify still. Because, for example, if we go to, like, particle effects and such mainly, if we go to this, I'm going to turn that down to 0 and just turn the body off so I can actually see this. If we go to the mag is actually okay for the most part, I believe. What I need to look at is the effects. Well, and also the audio. Equip, de-equip, fire. That needs to go over there. Dry fire. Actually, we'll copy component. Paste that there. Unload, reload. Those need to go back here. And as well as the effects, because I've also, like I said, I've also realized something is that this needs to fire twice. So what I need to do actually is I need to give this a shape, and this needs to be an edge with a count of 2. And I need it to fire so it can fire from both barrels at once. And if I do, instead of random, if I do burst spread, if I do looping, spread 1. Really? Is there not a way I can tell it to... Oh wait, max particles 2. Radius. Burst spread. Right. Okay, what if I turn on renderer and turn off submitters for right now? That's very bright. So yeah, it is actually. So it does have 2 of them. I'm gonna turn that off. Turn submitters back on. And those are being shot in different directions, which is not what we want. Weird rotation, but okay. Negative 180. 0. There we go. Actually, you know what? We'll leave that there just because it's already working that way. So now what I need is I need a... Okay, hold on. So that looks like everything is being... Let me put all the stuff below fire buffer actually so I can... Okay, so that looks fine. Air distort looks okay, it's the same on both. Muzzle smoke looks okay. That looks about good. Okay, no, actually, yeah, no, that definitely needs... That definitely needs cap of 1,000. Or if this thing isn't being fired at, you know, rapid pace, it can be... Let's see, how much would this thing fire normally? Let's do this at a rate of like 0.1 at the most. Still way faster than I'd normally be firing. 0.5. We'll do 0.3, I think. I doubt I doubt I'm going to allow you to fire it that quickly. So air distort, that's fine. Let's see, max particles 100, sure. Muzzle smoke, max particles. We'll go down to 500. Muzzle flash, max particles 100. Okay, so it goes to 20, so we'll just put that down at 50. Muzzle sparks has a cap of 20, but it really doesn't go much above that. Bullets has a cap of 100. What a cap of 1,000, how about? And if I turn off selection outline, we can also give this a shape and change that between 5 and 10. Start lifetime 5. Yeah, we'll do 3. Okay, I need to reload the scene. It's doing this again. Effects, fire buffer, bullet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's grab that shape, and we'll turn the radius down to like 0.1. We'll turn it down to 0. We'll put that at like a 10-degree angle, how about? Let's turn up the hit, spark, smoke. Those are fine, I think. We'll double that to like 20. Sparks, 100. Smoke, 50. I don't want to turn those up too high, but bullet render trails. Let's see the trails. What's the base particle size? 3D start size 0.1, 2, and 1. Does that even matter actually? Like, does that actually matter in this case? Not really. Visualize bounds, that looks okay to me. Alright, and something else I'm gonna have to remember to do is actually make it so that the collision turns on correctly whenever the gun is fired. Render, let's see, trails. What if I switch that to, I don't know, 0.005? Make those, like, longer. Make it feel more like a shotgun, you know? And what was the radius that I gave that? Radius of 10? Yeah, well. It's 90 degrees, cool, that looks good. I'm gonna turn that down to like a 5-degree angle, honestly. Don't worry about that particle later. I'm not really worried about the actual projectiles themselves quite as much right now. Okay, how about we take a look at the sparks and everything? That looks... those are also wrong, so... 0 and... -90. Air distort, 0, -90, as well as smoke. If we go to the fire buffer, let's take your shape, turn down the radius to 0.04. Hey yo, this is a nice saxophone going on there. Though you need to be in the barrels, right like that. There you go. And that should just about do it, I think. The 2 muzzle flashes might be a bit over the top, but it's easier than trying to do it any other way. So that works. We turn off... that's good as is. Turn that off and make the duration like nothing. Boom. There we go. Shotgun. And I can just move the rest of those outside of it. It still works. Wonderful. Just like I intended for it to do. Okay. Casing buffer. Now this is something I have to worry about as well. I think the easiest way to do this, honestly, because that's still spitting out those casings, but if I... wait, where's the actual case, the ejection? Right, it's here. And if I rotate that down so it spits it straight out the side, just like that. I'll also turn the velocity down, I think. I don't really think the velocity needs to be that high. Okay, now I'm just confused about why it's doing what it is. Okay. Apparently if I put them underneath it just acts weird, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Collision. Let's see, start speed. Random start speed between 1 and 5. Let's do like 1 and 3. Yeah, there we go. So it still spits them out, but not nearly as bad. Let's change this from casing to Ravager shell. Cool. And now it spits out Ravager shells. However, they are looking not very correct because they should just be dark. I don't believe they should have... right, because they're not like bronze shell casings or anything, they're shotgun shells. And according to how they look in the magazine, should I pull one of these out so I can see? Looks like that. Okay, so that seems pretty easy. So if I go back to my project here, materials, create material. We'll do Ravager shell particle for that. And honestly, if I just do like particle. No, I'm looking for... where's the particles? Particles... standard surface, and I just make that, like, a dark color. Turn up the metallic a little bit. Turn up, you know, smoothness down, metal, you know, we'll do about like, I don't know, yeah, we'll keep it about there. And then turn that down some more, just about there. If I drop this in instead, now it should look like it's just like it's supposed to, much more accurate. Love that. And of course, you can see inside of them. They're not like completely solid, but I don't really think anybody's going to care. I'm also going to turn that smoothness down a bit and turn the metallic up. So we'll try to put like 0.6, 0.2. How's that look? And they look a bit matte, honestly. How does 0.3 do? Fine enough. Good enough, good enough. They're shotgun shells. They're not supposed to be that shiny. But now that I have that done, what I can do is I can actually duplicate this, move it over to the other side, and flip it 180. And literally just make it so that this is a subemitter. No, not that. I need to duplicate casing buffer. Casing, you have, okay, you know what, max particles of 50, that works fine. Casing buffer 1 is a subemitter of, oh, no, wrong one, wrong way around. Casing buffer 1 is a subemitter of that one. Or rather, honestly, it doesn't have to be a subemitter at all. It can just literally be parented so that when I turn on casing buffer, it also turns on the other casing buffer. So literally, it's just... Oh, and you just decided to bug out again on me. Love that. Love that, love that. And I also do think I am gonna... You know what, I'm gonna keep them flat. I don't think I really need to. If I reload the scene... Ah, there's a gnat. Missed it though. If I reload the scene, will it? No, it won't reload the things, unfortunately. Oh well. Anyway, if I do that, it'll just eject 2 shells out either side. Yeah, you know, that looks like it works the way it's intended, so that's fine. And I could just keep them parented and not even worry about it. Yay! And that is looking good. Now that that is done, I think that should be pretty much prepared. Now I can actually do what I was going to do before. And I'm also starting to think that this is going to end up being another 3 or maybe 4 streams instead of just another 2. But if I'm fast about this, I shouldn't have as much of a problem. Right, so there's deselects. We'll copy that into there. Fire mode switch. Melee reload full. Mag check. Hey, select. There we go. There's their selects. I'm copying over the sound effects now. Alright, and in this case we can grab this because this is one sound, so I just need to... And luckily they made this really easy for me, so I can just go there, delete that, Control X, Control V, select that. File, export as OGG. This is going to be Ravager. Unload. Yep, and unsolo that. File. Export as OGG. Ravager reload. I don't need to save that, and I can just go to my desktop. Where is it? There it is. Control X those into here. Right, that's all those. Firing. What if I combine both of those just slightly offset from each other? Like that one and... Okay, I actually don't know which one that was. That's Ravager single 612. So that one needs to go in as well. So that feels more... I'd say that definitely feels more like a double fire. File, export as OGG. I'll just export that as that, and I'll just grab the single fire in there as well, because just in case. Control X, Control V. There's the firing. So I have reload, unload. Let me go back to Unity, double check. Okay, so I have, if we go to audio, equip, dequip, fire, unload, reload. I need dry fire. Is there a dry fire in here? If there's not a dry fire, I just won't even worry about doing that at all, because I'm not going to make my own. Doesn't seem like there is. Yeah, no, honestly, it doesn't seem like there's a dry fire, so I'm just not going to worry about it. So if you pull the trigger and there's nothing there, it just doesn't make any sounds. It just doesn't do anything at all. So yeah, that's how I do this. If there's no sound effect for it, I don't make it happen, because they're probably, if it does dry fire in the game, it's probably using a sound effect from somewhere else, and frankly, I don't care, so we're just gonna leave it. Anyway, right, so if I go back here, I can go to animations, audio, Ravager. Let's see. Unload. Reload. Wait, did I put those on? Wait, hold on. No, I put those backwards. That is unload, and that is reload. Because that one comes first. Yeah, okay. So I put those backwards. So that's unload. That's reload. That's fire. That is G select, and that is select. Right there, okay. Okay, so there's the sound effects set up. Okay, the effects are done, the audio is set up and everything, the model's all good and all that is in. Now I can put this back, and it looks like we should be about good to go on the actual technical setup part of it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I will come back to it later once I figure out what that is. Yeah. This is under the particles. I'll worry about it later. Anyways, animations, create. Nope, not animation. Create folder. Ravager. Create animator controller. I capitalized the M by accident, so Ravager Animation Manager. Go here, duplicate it, hide that, and then put this onto there. And this is where I create all my animations. Right, animations, Ravager, and I'm going to copy that on. and then Ravager off. We go through this whole process again. So Ravager holder off. Ravager holder on. Ravager target on, which is that, and that, which I'm gonna copy and paste. Ravager target off. Just gonna speed run this as much as I can. There we go. Ravager. So we have got position hand, which is 0, 1, 1, 0. Alright, so no, that is 0, 1 there. That's position hand. Ravager position back, which is the default. 0, 1, 1, 0. There we go. And now it's on the back. Alright, I'll actually do the layer setup and stuff like that on the animator afterwards. That's what I was forgetting. I forgot to check my parameters and everything. Oh, right. I remember. There's one thing in particular that I definitely need to take a look at, which was the parameters list. Mag sync, ammo. Okay, so fire mode position toggle. Bolt back. Okay, so that definitely was a thing. Okay, so that was supposed to be in the sync parameters, and it is. So we should be good there. Right, so audio, fire, target toggle, position. So I've got all those. So I need the audio, the bolts, and magazine state. I can do that. Ravager mag full. Pretty simple. Mag holder, mag full and empty. Ravager mag empty. There we go. Okay, now mag full. Okay, so and honestly, now that I think about it, I'm really actually not going to worry about any kind of bolt action on this because there's no audio for the Ravager having a bolt system. Let me open up StarPap again just to make sure I didn't miss anything when I was ripping assets and that kind of thing, but I'm pretty sure I was leaning back right there, so if I was cutting out, that's why. I'm pretty sure that's nothing to do with... I don't think I have to do the whole bolt system with that. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be visual. And the reload's literally just gonna be pull the mag out, put the mag in, just like it would an energy weapon, and it's just gonna have the bolt slide back as a pure animated thing instead of it being an actual interactable object. Because I'd have to do something like I did with the P4, with the S71 on the Morozov, which was a pain in the neck, honestly, to get the constraint system working on that to actually make it function like it should. Not too hard to replicate, but again, the less pains in the neck I have, the better off we are. Okay, now, the issue is just remembering not which animations to do, but how. So we'll do the mode next. So, Ravager, safety on, and Ravager, safety off. Safety on is the default state. Ravager, armature root. Save. Oh, how did that get assigned to the rubber? Okay, I'll just re-export it. Safety on, safety off would be... I don't know, some like that. Just so it's more obvious that it's actually been changed. Right, content, audio, game audio, we'll give that a second while Blender opens. Go back to here in the meantime. Because I think that was supposed to be like a plastic kind of material, but I like that rubber grip on it. So we're going to keep it that way and just change this to something else, probably the same thing as the trigger material. So let's see, this, all of that, or rather, if I go to material preview, there we go. So just those and assign to there. Save, export FBX, models, Ravager FX, only selected, there we go. And if we go back to Unity, then there we go, cool, now the thing looks good, now it looks like it should, yay, anyway. And if we scroll back down to the FPS weapons, no, a little bit further, there we go. Custom Werner, Clastic Arms, Rifle Karna, Shotgun Devastator, Shotgun Ravager, Firing and Reload. There's no other Ravager shotgun ones, so why don't we just take a look at this here? Yeah, that looks like a... Yep, that definitely has a mechanism like it should. Oh, yeah, because it has one for each side, like, you know, for each barrel. Unfortunately, oh wow, and it rotates around and like oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. It's really cool. Shame I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, real big shame that's not gonna be used there, huh? Okay. Where's that? Does that slide? Does that move? Like, how does that move exactly, huh? Nope, nope. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so does this... Okay, so the top doesn't have anything, but the bottom does. That makes me kind of think that it slides like... Maybe it slides forwards, maybe it slides backwards or something. Or... Well, it doesn't have any point of which to rotate on. There's no rotation point there or anything. So I assume it slides. Also, what the heck is this? What is this? There's just a shell in there. Oh my gosh, there's just an entire shell in the gun. Just chilling there. Wow. Isn't that great? Also, the barrels move individually. That's also pretty cool. Something I'll animate, but not actually do anything with, because I don't have any sound effects for the bolt moving, and I don't know which one the game uses, so I'm just not gonna implement that system. Simple as that. Cool. Makes my life easier. I didn't want to do the system. I didn't want to implement the whole bolt system, retracting and having to pull it back, individual barrel BS. I didn't want to have to do that, but because there's no sound effects for it, I don't have to care. I mean, there are sound effects. It's probably just borrowing it from somewhere else, but I don't know how to figure out which sound effects it's borrowing, and I don't want to look it up because I don't want to have to do anything else. So cool. No extra work for me. Safety on, safety off. Mode Right, so you have, okay, so those modes are your safety, position. Okay, so mag position, drop, loaded, off, unloaded. So then we do Ravager, mag position, off. Get rid, hide that, mag position, off, mags buffer, off. At the same time, I know I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? Mag position. Oh, right. Of course. You. Mag position off is that. And then we have mag position loaded, which is 1, 0. Ravager mag is on, just like that. And we have mag position unloaded, which is in the hand but turned on. And then we have mag position drop, which is that, but the buffer is on, the mag is off, and it's in the hand. So just like that. Cool. Looks good to me. So there's the mag positions, mag full, mag empty. Now we just need the... Okay, so we can... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. No. There we go. Bolts, move, idle. And once again, this is all going to be just aesthetic stuff, which I am more than happy with. I am more than okay with that. Not the mag, the actual gun, root. Barrel, right. I'll include the barrels in this as well, because those having recoil when it fires is going to be a cool looking thing. Don't know if that's what it actually does, but that's what I'm doing. And these have arrows on them, which I assume means it slides forwards, but there's really not much way to tell. Chamber L. Does it slide forwards or backwards? I'm assuming, considering it clips when it slides backwards, I'm assuming it slides forwards, so we're going to do that. So forwards, chamber R, forwards, and I can always change it later if I feel so inclined. Or maybe it slides backwards, I don't know, let me look at a video real quick. Star Citizen Ravager shotgun. I had a Ravager shotgun today and I really should have taken a look at it. You're gonna hear the audio of this as I'm watching it. I'm just watching this for the when do they fire it? Oh, this is a really old video. This is not what it sounds like nowadays. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Well, if we take a look at the reload animation here, we can see how those things just fold out and pop up. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, so, and then you just pull those back, and then it... Yeah, shame I'm not gonna do that, though. But now that I think about it, wait a minute. If I go to reload... Those are the sounds. Right there. Pull. Right there, yep. Those are the sounds of it being pulled forwards backwards. Ah. Okay. But I still don't know what the things on the side do when it fires. Do you fire it like this? No? Do they not show it firing in third person? Oh, they do. Okay. Okay, let's see. It slides forwards. I was right. Ha! Yes, I was right. Okay, cool. Actually, I'm gonna take this and keep it here actually for future reference in case I do need it. We'll keep that plan. And now that I know that there are sound effects and I can get sound effects for the bolt pulling forwards, backwards, doing all that kind of stuff, I could actually add the functionality of the bolt doing its thing. However, unlike the other weapons, it doesn't function the same way. It functions more like the S71 than anything else because these things are, you pull it forwards and backwards to, like, you know, rack it. Or however it's called. I'm not a gun person, I don't know. And then that gets, that loads the shell into it and everything like it's supposed to, but at the same time, because it's like you just load the magazine, but these don't get, you know. Okay, so what happens when it's, yeah. Like it's straight up just, yeah. When they finish firing, it just stops. Yeah, it's still closed. It still stays closed. I'm assuming this is the way the animations work in game still. The sounds are different, yes, but I'm assuming the animations work the same because I haven't seen any real difference between them, you know, then and now. Oh, great. Well, they're not out of ammo. Okay, never mind. No? I'm just gonna assume it actually does do that, you know, that thing where it stays closed. Thank you, Opera-GX, for showing me those games that I do not care about. Anyway, so yeah, no, I don't really think I need to. I'll make it initially with the assumption that you just put the magazine on and it just works from there like an energy weapon would. And if I want to add the functionality of, you know, pulling that backwards... No, actually, I think I'm going to do something different. I haven't done this before, but I think it wouldn't be that hard to add the functionality of this working and just adding an extra variable to make it so that you can't fire without, you know, pulling that back first. That shouldn't be too hard, but anyway, so I can do this just like I was going to previously. So there's the bolts, and then I can do Ravager, bolts, move, fire. I capitalize the I. Where's this animation at? Ravager, bolt, move, fire, lowercase I. There we go. Now I can continue animating stuff. Barrel there. Okay. Right, so the first thing is first, I'm actually going to go ahead and grab the idle states and copy all of those and put them on there. And now I'm going to do a good, you know, good old 2-3 frame trick here, where these both get shot backwards real fast. Along with this actually being, you know, along with these being chamber L, chamber R being shot forwards as well. And then let's say these go back to where they were before. And like, you know, so it just goes... Let's grab the barrels and move them so that those are a bit slower. Just in general. Even if by a bit. How much is the audio? How long does the audio source? Sorry, the audio clip of it firing. Fire double. It's gonna be loud. It might have been a bit of a mistake to put them both in at full volume, but I'll worry about it later. I can always just remix it. So that's like 0.5 seconds. That's a good half a second. And this is way more than that. So if I do that a good like 20 frames-ish. Or maybe I should have the barrels recoil. Should I have this recoil fast? I think I'll do it in reverse. So this goes to there and this goes to like there. There we go. That's much more like it. I'm a bit iffy on that though, 15-20 frames. We'll leave it at 20 frames for right now, and if it feels like it needs to be changed again, then it can be. Bolt move fire, and that's it actually. There's no other state, it's just fire and idle. That's the only two animations I need. Oh, I love that. Okay, I don't need any audio for pull, release, fire, okay. So let's do audio, idle, load, and unload. So we got audio, idle of audio, unload and load, which has reload turned on, that turned off, as well as unload, which is just the reverse of those two. Reload is turned off. So unload, reload is on. Wait. Unload, yeah, unload is on, reload is off. Reload is on, unload is off, and both are off. Let me double check that's actually correct. I'll know from looking at one of these. Yep, okay, we're good. I don't need any of the audio for the polling right yet. Actually, I do, but I'll not have that in quite yet, so we'll worry about that in a second. Firing sound effects. I need sound effects for it firing. Equip, declip, load, unload, yada yada yada. Okay. Fire. So Ravager, fire, audio, idle. And then Ravager, audio, fire. Or rather, I don't need fire, audio, fire. I just need fire, audio. Fire, audio, idle, and fire, audio. Fire, fire, fire. So many fires. So, audio. And on for the duration of that sound effect, which I think I just figured out was half a second. So 30 frames for that to be on. Bam. And at the same time, we can go ahead and grab the effects on this and make a fire buffer and casing buffer. Turn those on. By the end of it, turn those off. So it just goes on, off. And idle is both of those being off as well. Firing buffer and casing buffer. Looks good. Pretty sure that's all I need. Let's see, fire audio. Well, let's do auto for this. Nope, that's bolt move. Bolt move. I'm looking for fire audio semi. Yep, casing and fire buffer. Exactly what I want. Looks like that is going to be it for the basic animations. I do know there are some animations, obviously, that I haven't made, like audio move. Okay, so I've made audio load, unload, that's good. I don't have the bolt audio yet. You could dequip. Jory, oh, hello, how are you? Position drop on the, okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, all that's good, okay. I'm gonna grab the bolt audio here if I can. That one, this one sounds real nice. So if I do this here. Okay, we'll cut that off there because that's unnecessary. So right there. How about just this? Oh, okay. So what if I play just this? Okay, let's cut it off there. Control X, Control V. Okay, I need to go ahead and do just a quick fade out on that so it doesn't sound so... it still sounds so abrupt. Okay, what we can do is if I copy this much down there, mute it, and I just like cut it off there instead, and then like fade that out but slower, will it still sound as bad if I do it that way? Okay, it still sounds just as bad. That doesn't even matter. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna kind of just cut it off there and just say too bad, so sad. I see you're doing Unity Paint. Yeah, I'm working on one of my avatars. This is a avatar for the next avatar that's going to be put in my world. It has this gun here, this P4AR, and the Devastator shotgun. Sorry, Ravager shotgun. This thing's cool, not that difficult to make. Bit more difficult than I thought it would be, but really not by much. I was pretty accurate in my judgment of how hard it would be. This was pain though. In the previous stream, the stream, I believe it's part 5, should be up on my YouTube channel. The latter half of that one was an entire hour of debugging a single issue that I didn't even solve and still don't know the problem was. So I just made a workaround and hoping that it's not gonna break. Maybe when I'm setting up this gun, I'll notice what I did wrong with this one. That's what I'm hoping, but if I don't, then I'll just, again, have to make it work and hope that it doesn't break on me. Please. But I just want to get this avatar done. It's been on the back burner for a while, and I just want it to be done. Just out, leave. I do not want this anymore. I'm actually going to delete this, and nope, not delete that one. delete the duplicate, and I need to also create 2 more audio sources here for... We'll do equip and dequip. We'll grab those 2 and put those here. I'm going to call that one bolt back, bolt forwards. I don't know what this is actually called, but I'm calling it the bolt because that's the naming convention I've decided to use for all of these mechanisms. And this is export as OGG, Ravager bolt back. So that, it looks pretty, it's very advanced. Actually, I'm not going to close that quite yet. We'll save it. Desktop, those 2. Though the main issue like I was having is that this stupid, it should be working. There's no reason it shouldn't, but something in like here, this is not like, maybe it's stopping when it's supposed to, but apparently for this gun in particular, that's not working. This is like working fine, I guess. I think this is just audio stuff, so that's working fine, but like this one isn't working correctly either. How do I do that? Lots of time and effort brute forcing and just teaching myself as I go. And also referencing my old projects and just kind of copying and pasting from my own work and using my own prefabs, because I mean, that's why I made the gun prefab that I did and put it on my GitHub, because it's a pain to make, and even I don't want to recreate it, so it's a prefab so I can just drop it in and use it again whenever I want to. It's just annoying. Honestly, that's just what prefabs are for, is just things what I make prefabs for, is just things that are annoying and not having to do them again. Right, that gets the audio source, so that's bolt back, so that's bolt back. That one is forwards. Those should be good to go there then. Say, nope, duplicate, hide, save before I do anything else. Drop. We'll go back to there, animation manager, animation here. Right, what do I name these? It's bolt, audio, idle, pull, and release. Pull, idle, and release. Idle is these 2 in particular, not that. These 2 back forwards. Those 2, right, wait, no. Idle is 1 frame, that's a looping animation, but pull and release have their own individual... those have their own duration. How long is pull? We'll call that 0.2 seconds. 60 frames times 0.2 seconds is 12 frames. We'll cut that to 15 to make it easy for myself. Cut that there. Pull, release. Solo. I don't need to carry about that, so we'll do the same amount. Literally just paste that in, swap them, 15 frames, swap them. There we go. And that part is done as well. And now we got to go through and do our... I'm currently short of redoing your Kikyo on a version that has a face tracking on it, purely so you can have your friend do a meme with it. You could also just manually animate it or do whatever to make it do what you want. That's something you could do, just for the heck of it. Like if you do a gesture or something, you can have it, you know, just or heck, do it with the email, you know, the wheel, the radio menu. Let's have it as a toggle or something. Or even as a, you could mess with it with a pug or something as well. I've seen people put expressions on like a radial puppet menu. And they can just like mess around with the expressions and do some really funny combinations and stuff with them. Add trigger just source separation so I can see. And now we gotta go back through here. I'm gonna add one here, which I know for a fact is gonna be a new thing that I'm gonna have to implement for this. Is I'm gonna call that primed. Right, I did the same thing with the S71. I'm like, it's primed is what it is. Right, so we have safety, an int for mag sync. Right, ammo contact, that's something entirely different. Fire mode, which is safety, mag sync. I need a int for ammo. How much ammo does this thing have by default? SC tools save me. Ravager shot 212 twin shotgun has muzzle velocity of 300, that's not helpful. 105 RPM, not helpful. 16 cap magazine. 16, cool, thank you. 8 shots because it's a double barrel. Right, ammo, chamber ammo. I don't need that. Don't need chamber ammo, don't need bolt back. I need position though. Thank you, Unity. Thank you for not letting me rename that immediately like it's supposed to. Position. Ravager contact. I believe that is already set up somewhere. Armature, hip, spine, spine 1. Ravager back. Shoulder contact, Ravager contact. Perfect. That's already good. Position. Contact. Oh, I forgot position and toggle. Toggle. And position. Oh, I already put position in that, right? Okay, so that's just position toggle there. Position toggle contact loaded. That's definitely needed. Loaded magazine contact. Oh, that's also something I haven't set up yet. Is the contacts. That's what I was forgetting, is the contacts. Magazine contact. Safety contact. Music stop. Let's just click on the next one in the list and hope that one sounds good. Safety contact. Grip as well. Target. Which I actually don't think I'm going to need to use. Right, I do need to target because of the... Though, actually, I don't need that for this one. I don't need that for this one because the magazine contact is so far back that you can't just accidentally grab it out. So I can ignore that entirely and not even worry about it. So there's grip, target. Okay, so bolts is grabbed, so I need that as well. Bolt is... grabbed, and that's a float, stretch as well, Ravager, bolt stretch. Okay, so I've got bolt stretch is grabbed, grip, target don't need it, safety contact, magazine contact, loaded contact toggle, position ammo mag sync, yeah, position, don't need it, ammo mag sync, and fire mode, which is safety, and of course primed, which is a new variable that's going to be part of this one in particular to make my life easier, and I'm actually going to grab that down by the bolt down there for the sake of organization. Safety is on by default. Fire mode is 0, so safety is on by default. Mag sync is 0, should be 1 by default actually. That's 16 ammo. Position is false. Toggle is true. Contact is false. Loaded is true. Magazine, contact, sleep, contact, grip, bolt, good. Okay, all that is set up. Now I gotta go through and do the same thing, but for my synced parameters. And pull up this. You can do, okay, sorry, I messed your messages because I was very, very intent on this. You can, but this is more fun. Somebody made a thing that kind of sets up a whole face tracking part for you, so all you need to really do is set everything else up. Ah, okay, gotcha. So yeah, you can definitely have a lot of fun with that. Okay, Ravager mag sync, Ravager ammo, Ravager chamber ammo doesn't need to be, doesn't exist on this one. Bolt back doesn't exist on this one. Safety does though. Position does, and so does toggle. I'm gonna assume that the other thing that I was working on, I'm gonna assume that the primed doesn't need to be synced, though it might be worth looking into that. Actually, I'm gonna double check on the S71 that I did to make sure that I didn't need to sync that parameter. It'd be easier to set it up now than it would be to accidentally figure it out later that it's not working because of that. Where is the Morozov armor in my assets? S7, no, I'm looking at controller. Sync parameters, there it is, okay. S7 mag, sync, ammo, chamber, ammo, bolt back, safety, position, toggle. Okay, I didn't actually need to, so that's good. Wonderful, makes my life a lot easier. And I'm not sure what I want to do with this tab, so we're just going to leave it there for right now. Okay. Parameters are looking almost good, so that's mag sync as an int, ammo as an int, safety is bool, that's true by default as well. Position is safety, position, false, toggle, true, int, 16 by default, mag sync 1 by default, cool. All that parameter stuff is done. Now I've just got to go through and actually put everything in. Alright, so. Do I want to... Yeah, okay. So we'll do Ravager. Okay, let me just we'll do Ravager space, copy that. There we go. So Ravager, safety, I fat fingered that quite much. Alright, so we go down the list. Safety, target, fire audio, safety, target, fire audio, bolt movement, bolt audio, bolt movement, bolt audio, reload audio, reload logic, reload audio, reload logic, mag sync. I knew I put two Y's in there. Nope. Unity Y. Mag sync, chamber logic doesn't need to be there. Toggle position do though. Cool. Wait, do you have two instances of Blender open? Okay, somebody, no. Actually, I just have 3 Blenders on my my desktop. There's Blender 2.79b. There's Blender, I forget which version this is. This is 2.8. Here, this is Blender 2.8, and this is Blender 3.0 or 3.5 currently. So it's 2.7, 2.8, and then 3. So this is my most up-to-date version. This is installed through Steam, and this downloads whenever it needs to. This is a very specific version that was used for StarFab a while back. And this is just an old version in case I have any really old plugins that aren't updated that I need to like look at or do something with, which I haven't needed to in a while, but it's still there just because I'm lazy to take it off. And I'm gonna assume that's good, so I'm gonna close that out because I can always do it again. Also, yes, I do have a very powerful PC though. I mean, I built this thing to run Star Citizen, so of course it's going to be, you know, the most powerful thing in existence. Reload logic doesn't need any weight because it's just a logic layer. Target. Fire audio. I hate the fact that Unity scrolls this back up to the top every time. Bolt movement. And bolt audio. And reload logic is all good. Okay, cool. I put 2 T's in safety as well. Lovely. Love that. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the toggle first because that'll be easy. It's right here. Ravager on by default, off is secondary. Both of those, right defaults off. Make transition there. Make transition there. Why didn't that work? Okay, whatever. I don't care. Off 0. Ravager. Toggle. I'm going to assume that's the second one. If it's false and if it's true, then just do the same thing in reverse. If it's false, go to off. If it's true, go to on. Perfect position. Position back, position hand. There we go, same thing. I saw some Twitch updated a thing. Not NASA quivering in fear. Yeah, you know, 60 FPS Star Citizen, man. It's a myth. It's a myth. Copy those instead of having to do it all again, because that's annoying. False. There we go. That's 2 layers. Toggle position, mag sync. Mag position, I believe it goes off, loaded, unloaded, drop. I believe that's the order I designed for this. Is that right? Mag sync. Oh, I also need mag state. Ravager, mag state. Which also needs to be 1. Mag sync, offloaded, unloaded, drop. I'm a genius. Offload. Okay. I'm gonna swap those around so they're actually lined up and organized. Cool. Even spacing. 1 to 2 to 3. 0 to 1 to 2, and then back to 0 again. Right. Oh, I just forgot something. There's this very specific order of transition duration that I need to actually apply to here. Where is the Inquisitor? No, I'm not looking at the Inquisitor. Which one was I referencing? I think I was referencing the Defiance. FX. No. Oh, right. That's locked. Let me unlock it real quick. So I can't have 2 animated. It's stupid, but... Mag sync. Oh, it just goes any state? Oh, right, I forgot. They are any state transitions. Oh, that's right, I forgot. They are any state transitions. Oh, okay. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, and 0.1. Okay, so they're all 0.1, so that's totally fine. I don't have to worry about it. Right, so now that I know that, I actually made a big mistake here that I definitely need to fix now rather than later. And I did it on both of them, actually. I did it on everything. This is a major, major mess up that I need to fix, because I did it on the P4 as well. If I go to P4 mag sync, never mind, I didn't mess up, I just did on the singular one. I am smart. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can transition to self. I'm going to turn those off, though, because that is not something I want turned on, if I remember correctly. Transition to self is evil. Mag sync. That's yep. Can transition to self is turned off at all times that I have any any state transition, I'm pretty sure. Any point that there's any state transition, it has can transition to self needs to be disabled all of the time. Let me just double check all the rest of these. Wait, I saw 1 or 2 cases. Wait, there. Yeah. Okay, that was copied and pasted, so that's totally okay. Anyway, mag sync. Why did I do it that way? Not sure why I thought that was the correct way to do it, but oh well. Paste both, 0.1. Ravager mag sync is equal to 0. And I can go ahead and copy transition parameters onto that, but set that as the default state. There we go. And paste both. That's 1, 2, and 3. Mag state is really easy. We just have mag full or mag empty. Mag full is default, empty is secondary. There to there. Off, 0. Ammo is less than 1. It goes to empty, and if it's greater than 0. If it's less than 1, it transitions, but if it's greater than 0, it's full. Or at least it gives you the appearance of it being full, which is fine. Reload logic, I'm worrying about that later. Reload audio. Oh, actually, that's also complicated. I'm going to do the complicated stuff last. I want the simple stuff out of the way first. That's funny. I don't know if you heard that in the song. I did, and I laughed at it. Safety. On or off. Where is it? I know it's here. So safety on is default, not off. I almost put on first, which would have been annoying to revert. Changes on. There we go. 1, 2. Switch these back and forth. That's going to be a 0.1 like usual. Safety. There's only 1 safety in here, actually, which makes things a lot easier for me. Base both if it's true. Position, that's already done. Position true, position false. Target. Right, okay. Position. Target. We'll do 0.15 just to make that a little bit smoother. Toggle mag sync mag state. Safety target. Okay, this one's a bit more complicated, but shouldn't be too bad. Target off default, target on second. My default's off. Okay. That's not something I can add a transition to, I believe. So if it's gesture left is equal to 3, which is, no, 3 is a fist, yeah. Actually, I can just copy the logic over entirely. Position, where's the target? There you go. I just copy transition parameters and put it over here. Ravager target, paste both. P4 grip is true. There we go. And the other 2 are going to be if... Actually, I just copy this and then paste it in. I believe it's really simple if just either of these cases are false. So if that is not equal to 1 and if that is false. So if the grip is false or your grip is not equal to 1, it just turns it off entirely, which is nice and easy. Safety, target, off, fire, audio, bolt movement. This one's actually really easy as well, because this doesn't actually have any logic in it. It's just an animation for visual flair. So bolt move, idle, and bolt move fire are the only two here, and these don't actually drive any logic. They're literally just for show to make it look better. So this one goes to here, and it goes back to idle when it's done without a condition. Actually, no, it doesn't. It does have a condition. It is when gesture right is not equal to 7. No, 7 is thumbs up. So yeah. And we can count this as gesture right equals 7. I can actually copy the transition parameters from my P4 here at some point, I believe. Fire mode, target fire audio. We can just do, we can grab like, I don't know, fire audio. And go to like fire audio here. Position, fire mode, chamber ammo, bolt back. Okay. So it's really, really, really simple. If it goes to fire, if the gesture right is equal to 7, if the Ravager position is true, if the Ravager safety is false, if the Ravager ammo is greater than 1, which means it's at least 2, and Ravager loaded is true. Or rather, no, loaded doesn't have to. Wait, no. We have. I'll use primed for that. If Ravager primed is true. So if you fire it, if you unload it and then fire it, primed gets turned false. Honestly, that's kind of like chamber logic, actually. So maybe I should put that in. I think I do need that. So Ravager chamber logic, and it's literally just going to be the same as the chamber logic layer from above, but this time it's, instead of this, it's just 4. So if Ravager is loaded, there's no bolt back condition, and if the Ravager ammo is greater than 1. And if I just paste that in both, if Ravager load is true, there's no bolt back condition, if the Ravager ammo is greater than 0, and if the Ravager bolt is grabbed. However, we go back to this, loaded is true, there's no bolt back condition, Ravager ammo is less than 1, and Ravager bolt is grabbed. There we go. And that should just do its thing. Ravager primed is false. Ravager primed is true. And the same thing here, Ravager primed. So primed is basically acting as the same thing as... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just, yeah. Primed is literally just chamber ammo, but for the shotgun. I didn't need to call it something different. I literally already have the system. I forgot I'm using the system already for the other ballistic guns, so I don't actually have to worry about it being used here. Man, I'm just reinventing things that I've already done. Such a complex system. I've already solved most of these problems already. Fire audio, bolt audio. Yeah, okay, so the bolt audio is going to be really, really easy. Bolt. Right. Bolt audio. Right, okay. This is going to be an entirely separate set of logic I can't copy from there, unfortunately. Or fortunately, honestly, that's probably for the best, actually. Bolt audio, pull, idle, and release. So idle is the default state. Pull goes to release afterwards. Let me actually grab the animator states, make sure those aren't read-don't-write defaults. And let's go ahead and check out this. So idle is the default state, and that one just continues to go. Let's do pull. Release is not looping. Pull is not looping. Load is not looping. Unload is... Wait. Are these looping? They are. Okay. That's not looping. That's not looping. I think that's all the non-looping clips. I'll worry about that more later. Let's say idle. That'll cycle between idle, pull, and release. And that's a not zero. That's a 0 time transition. Idle to pull. If Ravager bolt stretch is... That's actually a... I forgot. I did it. It's a bool. Ravager bolt stretch. That is a boolean. Add Ravager bolt stretch is true. And when Ravager bolt stretch is false. And then when it's done, it just goes back. And then when it's idle, nothing happens. When you pull it, then it has an animator driver that sets Ravager primed to true. Let me actually take a look at my parameters. Do I have add Ravager primed? Needs to be... There we go. Not saved, but synced. Ammo's not saved. Mag sync is not saved. Safety is not saved. The position is not saved, but in the top, but the toggle is. Cool. Almost did a whoopsie there, because resetting avatar would not have reset everything, and that needs to be in case things break. Okay. And I believe that's all I need. So, like, if you pull it at any point in time, it doesn't actually do anything. But only Ravager pull. So it goes there if Ravager is loaded. Otherwise, it goes to the other one if loaded is false. And in this one, it doesn't have a parameter driver. So if you pull it back and it's loaded, then it turns it primed. But if you pull it back and it's not loaded, it doesn't turn it primed. There you go. Just had to make sure that was the case. I'm pretty sure that there is a thing. I have this system implemented for... Yeah. Yeah, but this serves an entirely different purpose to the normal one, so... yeah, I think that's good. That should work okay for now. Bolt movement is good. Reload audio. I can take a look at reload audio real quick. We'll just copy this entire thing as a reference. Fire audio, reload audio. I just grab this. Nope, 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 nope. Why? Unity, why? Okay, so audio idle, load over there and unload over there. Right defaults, set layer default state. We have one here, we'll have one there and one there in the middle between those two. Make transition, come on there, no, there you go. Copy, paste, Ravager, loaded is false. So once you unload it, it goes to unload. And then once it's done, it goes to... load. And then once load is done... Wait, what? Oh, okay, right, yeah. And the other condition is just that, yeah. Cool. Thank you. And we'll put that one up there, and you up there. I don't know why I did that separately, but I did. Scree. Anyway. Looking good so far. Reload logic isn't done, but everything else is, and now we just need the firing audio, which also should be pretty simple. So we have fire audio idle and fire audio. And make transition, make sure both of those are right defaults. That didn't work correctly. Thank you, Unity. And fire audio, that says 0, and gesture, let me copy the transition parameters from bolt movement just to make this easier. Boom. Gesture right, position, safety, ammo primed. This is going to go ahead and just add local only, add set, Ravager primed, nope. False, add... Ravager ammo -2. Nope, -2. And then just go back. It's going to be a 0 time, but with a transition duration of 0.2. That gives you gesture right is not equal to 7. Right? Let me actually double check to see. Fire audio. Not equal to 7. Cool. So if it's not equal to 7, what are the other conditions at this setup, huh? What are the other conditions I had for this? Ammo is less than 1, gesture right is not equal to 7, fire mode is not equal to 3, or chamber ammo is false and loaded is false. Okay, so that's just something else entirely. Okay, cool. Fire audio. Yep. Let me just double check, make sure any edge cases on this. Right. Position, safety is false. Ammo is greater than 1, so you have at least 2 ammo in. Ravager is primed, which means if you unload it and you fire it, then it wouldn't do it again. Cool, and gesture right is not equal to 7, and that just makes it go back. Okay, that should actually just be good like that. I shouldn't have to worry about it anymore, because they have exactly the same conditions on them, except this one has that on it. Honestly, I probably could have combined those into the same animation. I just wasn't sure if I needed to or not. And lastly, we just have the reload logic, which is actually really easy because I just have to go here to your reload logic. And where is it? Where is it? Come on. There it is. And just copy the entire thing. And then paste it there. Nope. And then nope. And then deselect those two and then move this over here. And then just replace P4 with Ravager. And just make sure that I don't actually forget anything in here, because if I forget something that's already, override in P4, it'll break even more than it already is. Which is something I very much do not want. I might need to move my mic over a little bit because I'm looking over in that direction constantly. It's not picking me up correctly. Hey Jory, if you're still here, could you tell me how my voice is? Like, am I cutting out a lot? Because I know the noise canceling can do that a little bit if I'm not like close enough or speaking loud enough to it. Okay, I'm gonna go through each of the individual ones first. Ravager. Loaded. Ravager. Mag sync. Loaded. Primed. Mag sync. Ravager, mag sync. Mag sync. Ammo. You only cut out when you back away from the mic a bit too much. Am I doing that a lot, or am I doing that just kind of infrequently? Because I don't really know when I'm doing it. I'm not realizing when it's happening. And I just realized that's something I'm probably doing. Not often? Okay, good. As long as I'm not saying something incredibly crucial, then it's fine. I'm also not really doing this as a tutorial anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so gesture left. Nope. Magazine contact. Position. Target. Okay, I don't need target. Toggle. Magazine contact. And toggle. This is just toggle and toggle. 9 December time. Okay. That is good to know. That makes me feel a lot better about accidentally moving back from the mic from time to time. Okay, that's just ammo contact. Okay, good. Oh, right. I also forgot. Right. I'm going to finish this. Don't let me forget. The next thing I need to do after this is immediately go back and modify the position logic. I need to do that right after this, otherwise I will forget. Position is true as well. And toggles false. And magazine contact is false. You're just gonna just leave that in chat so I see it. Past your ammo contact. Okay, so let me just 1, 2. Yep, Ravager, Ravager, Ravager. All those are good. That's good. That's good. That's fine. That's not. Yes, that's good. Okay. That's all good. That's all good. Switched over. Okay, position. Magazine contact is false. And toggle is true, and magazine contact is true. Toggle is false, along with magazine contact is false. Okay, cool. That looks like that's all good. I don't think I missed anything. Don't think I missed any of them. Nope, no conditions and transitions have been missed. That'd be really bad if they had been. Good, good, good. Okay. All those Ravagers set correctly. Those aren't at all. Okay. And I'm actually just going to double check something real quick because I don't think this is the case, but it'll know me if it is, so I need to double check. Loaded mag sync. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Alright, that's done. Position logic. I didn't forget. Yay. Alright, let's see. Ravager contact exit. Ravager contact exit 1. Oops, I made a mistake. Ravager hand. Ravager exit. There we go. Cool. Now I can drop those at the bottom and that down there. Make a transition to that one. Complete the loop there. Those are good. And Ravager equip. Or is it? Audio. No? Or is it? Did I not do animations for that? Did I forget to... Oh, I forgot to do equip, dequip animations. I knew I forgot something. Oh, I also forgot to go ahead and, wait. Animation... Equip. Okay. And now dequip is okay, so those are super simple. Okay, Ravager Animation Manager onto you. Onto this. Animation. Ravager equip. And Ravager dequip. And that's going to be equip and dequip with equip off, equip, and dequip off. Cool, just like that. Contact exit, Ravager P4, equip, where is it? I know they're here, I know you're here. There's equip. There's dequip. And Ravager position. Ravager position. Okay. Now those conditions are good. Those are just fine as they are. Unless that's a mistake. That's a mistake. That's definitely got to be a mistake. Paste both. And again, paste both. Ravager. Contact is false. Ravager. Contact is true. Ravager. No, 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 no. And again, Ravager contact. It's true. There we go. Okay, so now that should work correctly and also allow you to grab either gun, but only one at a time. Which is exactly what we want. I also just realized a mistake here. That this does need to be a any state transition layer. Because otherwise this won't sync correctly. So we're going to do that real quick. Copy all these. Paste them in. Okay, so if it equals... Yep. So 0 is safety, 1 is semi, 2 is burst, and 3 is auto. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and it transitions to each of those exactly like it's supposed to. Cool. And I also forgot something as well that I need to look at. Wait. Wait. I forgot something. I forgot something. Really forgot something kind of major. And I'm pretty sure... Wait. No. Okay, I need to think about this for a second. Okay, I need to actually... What I should do is I should look back at a project where I did this already. Because I have done this already. I remember having to deal with this same exact issue on the Custodian. Custodian fire mode. Here. Yeah, this is what it ended up looking like. These three, yeah, okay, so 0, 1, and 2. And then it goes... Yeah, and then just switches between the three. Oh, that's it. Okay. Right, and then, okay, and then actually... Yeah, okay. But does that mess it up, actually, now that I think about it? That might be an issue, so I'm going to make sure that it isn't on this avatar. Because that is how I do. Improvements, upgrades, people, upgrades. Fire mode, here we go. If Safety contact is P4 safety contact is true. Gesture left is equal to 3, I believe, is finger point, right? Yep, 3 is finger point. And is... Oh, I don't have that. Bool is local. That's a Boolean that I can use that I'm going to, because, yeah. So, is local is true. Or rather, actually, I don't have to worry about that, do I? No, I don't have to worry about that. Wait, hold on. P4. Let me look at the P4 holder. P4 magazine safety. It's local only. Okay, so the contact is local only, so it only does logic local only anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's fine. That's totally good. The grip contact is not local, but the magazine contact is. Okay, so that works fine. I don't even have to worry about having is local on there at all. I just did. Okay, yeah. Gesture left equals. Okay, so I can just copy that literally to all of these, and it'll just cycle through on its own. And it'll still do equals 0, equals 1, equals 2 and 3, and I'll just fire mode 0, fire mode 1, fire mode 2, and fire mode 3. So, yes. So I already had that in place. I just forgotten to add the any state transition. I had made these the any states, and I just had forgotten to actually add the correct one. So that is good. And if I go to my Ravager safety here, we can do the same thing, but I can also just switch between the two of them because there is only 2 of them. So if we add behavior here, add this as being local, we can set Ravager safety to being false, sorry, true there, and set that to being false here, like that. And then we have one of them, which is a Ravager safety is false, and then it just switches over on its own. And this one is true. So that'll happen if people are remote. However, if you decide to off to on to off. Okay, this is weird. Anyway, if Ravager safety contact is true and gesture left equals 3, and of course we can do the same thing here, paste both. If it's false, it goes there, and also this. If you touch the safety with you know, a pointer finger on the left, on your left hand, then yeah, there you go. And it switches on, and then it's switch the variable, which also syncs using the sync parameter, and then it just uses the other transition to make sure that everybody else can see it correctly. Not that much extra logic or any extra animations, and it syncs like it should. And everything actually should be working as intended. So now to do some testing on this and find out that it in fact doesn't work, because that's how this goes. Right. I also need to do, this is not done. I was really thinking this was done for a second, and I was really happy, and I've just realized it's not. So what I need to do is add a bone onto this, like that. That is going to rest it's going to be right there, just like that. And it's going to have another one, and I'm going to call that bolts folder, and this is going to be bolts and both of those, all four of those are going to be parented onto that with keep offset, and that's going to be parented to the root. So that whenever we do stuff with this, it'll do those as well, and if I grab that and pull it, it'll also pull those. Just as it... Cool, that makes things real easy for me. Don't really have to modify or do anything else with it. Export as FBX, as models, there, selected, there, wonderful. And now we're really close to being able to finish this, and I should be able to, hopefully, if I'm quick enough with this, all the setup stuff I need to do with this, I should just be able to do all at once. P4 holder, if I do, I'm just going to copy everything from the P4, honestly. So all of this stuff, copy it, and paste it onto the Ravager here, and then just reset it. So the magazine contact on this one is up here, and it's much, much longer. So let's do a height of point... Well, we'll raise it up like there, so that should be about good there, I'll say. And this will be Ravager / magazine contact. No. Hold on. Wait. Did I actually do that? There's no shot I actually did that. There's no way I'm that silly. No way I'm that silly. P4AR. Oh my gosh, I did do that. Oh, they're named incorrectly. Oh, I'm so glad I caught that now before I decided to test it and figure out that nothing works at all. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, so that's gonna save me so much time and effort figuring out what's wrong with it. Okay. Thank goodness I caught that. Right, anyway, Ravager / nope, / there we go. Ravager grip. I've already listened to this music mix, but I like it, so we'll listen to it again. Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, I just took my GM's Jory, I saw that. The thing, the face tracking thing you're talking about. Let's see, this is the safety contact, which I can rotate 90 degrees that way. And bring up to there. And honestly, probably make a bit longer. So we'll put that at like 8. There we go. Grip contact. Over there. And this is going to be quite a large grip. So I'll do that at like 0.25. Whoa. Five units is far too long for that grip. Okay, cool. And there's our grips done. And now we gotta do the, let's see, root, barrel chamber, bolt holder. I need to grab the script and I'll just copy and paste it here. Bolt holder, I'll just copy components. Bolt holder, paste component is new. Root transform, bolt. Let's see. Element 0. F55, P4, I still forgot to rename those. P4 bolts, P4 bolts, P4 / bolt stretch. Again, I almost made the same mistake. I'm gonna copy and paste those. Actually, I also gotta go into here, on there. Bolt sender and bolt receiver are the One's there. So if I do this, and then bolt is the sender goes on there. And this is the Ravager bolt sender and the Ravager bolt receiver. Ravager bolt, and Ravager bolt stretch. Cool. I'm gonna reset those right there. And move them. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the camera and just move it so I can actually do that. We'll do that and that. And I'll grab the scene view and move it over to my other screen so I can actually see what's going on specifically when I'm messing with things. I think I just made a mistake. Oops, it's okay. Ravager bolt sender and receiver. Okay, it's not working. I also need to go in the effects and make sure that fire buffer is not on by default. Why did it fire and what fired? Fire audio idle, fire audio, okay. I need to take a look at what the heck happens. I hit start and something just went BAM. Yeah, what? Wait, huh? Excuse you? Oh, wait. Oh, that has a mission on still. Oops. That was my mistake. Well, problem solved, I guess. Anyway, back to this. Okay. Seems like bolt holder, bolt transform. Let me do those. Copy component. All right, wait, are those not? Oh, those need to be. Those need to be children of the main object, and this might delete everything, but that's okay. That is just how it be. Nope, it didn't delete anything. Good, good, good. Anyway, there you go. Pull L, pull R. Okay, side collider size radius 0.0. Is this actually, hold on, is this actually working like it should be on the P4? Okay, it looks like it is working like it should, on the P4 at least. Oh, okay, no, I just did it wrong. I just set it up wrong, that is okay. Well, let's see how well I can do this. Wow, okay. Max stretch of 5 point, right, okay, I forgot, yeah, okay, so max stretch of like 0.5, allow grabbing, true, allow posing, false grab movement, 1 snap to hand, nope. And this is Ravager bolt. Or rather, P4 bolt. P4/P4 bolt is grabbed. Ravager bolt is grabbed. No, I definitely do it this way. I think I did it wrong as well. P4/bolt. And then Ravager/bolt. P4/bolt is grabbed and Ravager/bolt is grabbed. Okay, cool. Okay, and now I also need to double check this, because this should be over here. And this should be, yeah, so this is where it should be, and this needs to be like over there somewhere. So I'm gonna keep that on my other screen so I can actually see how far it's going. Is that, did I get it like perfect on the first try? Aw, nearly. Okay. So instead of max stretch, let's just do like 0.45. And then move this just a little bit closer. Which you can't see because it's on my other monitor. Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't see your message before, Jory, but yeah, you said it's situations like this that made you happy you did everything in one project. Same. Like, honestly, I've had issues, but none of those issues have been caused by everything being in the same project. Honestly, has made it easier. Yeah, so if I do this, yep, that's pretty much exactly how I want it. Perfect. The sound cuts off a bit suddenly, but it sounds okay enough to be acceptable. And enough that I'm really not going to worry about it. And the fact that I can hear it means that it is sounding correctly, so... yeah, let me just double check my parameters, make sure everything is set up default and it's correct how it should be. And I will go ahead and upload this and test it later. And now this might have actually been the last stream. I speed ran this so fast, I didn't think I was going to get the entirety of the Ravager done in like one stream, besides obviously like the visual parts of it. But man, I did so much so quickly. I'm stunned how quickly I was able to get everything done. You know, keeping in mind this is a 2-hour stream, which I thought it was going to take another like 2.5, you know, multiple 2-hour streams. But let me go ahead and just do this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and grab a picture. I know I have pictures. I have pictures. So let me go ahead and just move this on my other monitor real quick and grab the picture I want of the armor here. Actually, we can look through SC tools. Or VRChat. Let's see what kind of cool pictures they have on this site. Yeah, if it loads. Okay, so it's literally just these. It's just these pictures, and that's all they have. Wonderful. Let's see, which one should I use? Which one looks really cool? Yeah, we'll take the green one. Actually, I'll grab all three, why not? And we'll just drop those in there, and then I have thumbnail for a reason. And if I go back to the main thing here, if we go to materials, create material, ORC, thumbnail. This is a really jank way of doing it, but I don't care. This is texture, unlit. And I can drop in any one of these. I'm gonna choose the green one. And we'll just apply that material to this. My boy, bro, he's so wide. He's so wide. He's, dude. Oh my gosh, he looks. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. Okay, let's scale on the y-axis by like 1. Right, okay, 1 is too much. 0.8, 5, 0.9. I think that's right. This. That looks about the right size, so we'll call that good. So now, when we go ahead and do a good old upload, it'll show, I'll be able to put that as the thumbnail instead of yeah, wide Putin meme. Hold on, I can make it worse. Wait. That literally is the Putin meme. Oh my gosh. I need some water, hold on. Oh my gosh, I almost choked. Okay. Man, that's so much funnier than it should have been. I guess I might just be a bit tired. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. I have one more thing left to do. One more thing left. Menu armor, menu emission, menu main, weapons, toggle P4AR, and toggle, nope, that's caps, toggle, Ravager, Ravager, and this is going to be a toggle, Ravager, toggle. Now I gotta do a thing real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's just, full copy, and just delete everything. Actually, no, I forgot I have to do a thing first before I do this. Select, delete, let's see, select, delete, alright, actually, let me just merge everything, delete, no, I just delete that, I don't need it. Icon, let's see, what have you got, anything? Yep, select it, delete it, select, delete, I don't care or need any of that. Let me just go around and find all of these little points as well. I don't want them on there, they will mess this up. I meant to hit L instead of K. Get clipped. No, not the clips, not the Twitch clips. No. I'm gonna be honest though, if you actually did make like a clip, that's probably the first Twitch clip that's, shown up on my channel in a good like couple of years. I don't stream much. Where's cavity? Let me turn on cavity. That way I can actually see the hard lines in this. Right, and then we just delete everything. We add new, and render. This is a emission shader with a strength of 10. And then we go here, and then we add a camera, and then that has a orthographic perspective with a 512 by 512 render. Let me go here. I need to turn freestyle on, go to film, make it transparent. We can go down to here where there's actual settings. And on our camera here, we can grab it on the x-axis. Move it back one just so it covers the entire frame here. And I can change the orthographic scale, y-axis, rotate it. The z-axis there. Turn down the orthographic scale a little bit more. There we go. And F12. I don't like it. Let's see. What other settings do we have? Let me do a. I'll make this a little bit bigger. Let's do relative and see what that looks like. Still bad. Absolute. We'll do 0.8 pixels. That usually works well. Disable crease. That looks much smoother. Okay. Let me turn it back to relative and see how that looks. Nope, still looks like hot trash. Okay. Image, save as. Ravager icon. In models there, and we'll just save that there. Icon.png, save that. If I open recent, I should have the. Actually, I don't. I don't have the P4AR in there anywhere. So if I go SC conversion projects or Mark 5, where is that? I know it's here somewhere. There it is. Where's the P4AR? Actually, I think that's probably stored in the Morozov, isn't it? Morozov, it's P4AR. Yep, it is. Okay. Glad to be one of the chatly few. Yeah. One of the few that's right for sure. I just realized I probably already have an icon for the P4. I do have an icon for the P4 already. Cool. Ravager icon. Let's see. Alpha's transparency, 256 size. There we go. There's our icon for the Ravager. And now, let me just double check. I'm going to hit play so I can actually test this and see if it looks like it should. And there we go. So there's weapon settings, P4AR. Let me actually double check to make sure this is working so you know, don't have to mess with it anymore than I have to later. So that, yep, that's working as it should. Okay. That's a problem. Okay. Let's fix that real quick. So if we go to mag sync, if it goes to position off, that needs to have a 0 transition. Dropping as well is a 0 transition. It's only if it goes, okay, mag sync. Mag position off, mag position drop. And I'm actually going to modify these real quick. So if I go to mag position drop, right, off, I'm going to make that stay in the gun actually. Or honestly, wherever it was last, that'll actually do it. Drop. Make sure it's in the hand. Loaded. Drop, loaded, unloaded. Yeah, okay. We'll do that with off, yeah, honestly. Just, we'll do that with the P4 as well. So wherever off doesn't actually change anything, it just, wherever it was last, the mag will stay in that position. just so I don't have any of that weird like switching back and forth or any of that kind of stuff. I'm so close to being able to test it and figure out that nothing works. But that's going to be off-stream stuff that you guys aren't going to see because I am not going to stream this one in game. I forgot I accidentally hit Control S. That's not what I wanted. Cool. Turn both those off, turn both those on. And that's really all I can test right now. Obviously, I can be like, oh, look, the hue works. Oh, the hue works. The saturation works too. Oh, the brightness does. Yay! But that's really all I can test at the moment. Besides, you know, any of that stuff. And I already know that stuff works. That's the easy part, and the weapons are the hard part, unfortunately. However, I think I've got it good. So I'm going to go ahead and call that an upload. Right. Audio, P4AR. All of those. Load and background is turned on. Ravager. None of you have load and background turned on. Hit apply. Autofix. Autofix. Build and publish Windows. Almost. And then I just gotta upload the stream from the other day up to my channel as well, and then upload this one, and hopefully this will be the last one. And if it isn't, that means that there's something really, really major that I need to go back and fix. Otherwise, it should just be, oh, me, like, you know, doing a little couple of things. Ah, you DM'd me the clip. I see. Wide Putin. Man, I just realized how, like, much of a high on, like, just adrenaline, not adrenaline, but just, like, excitement of finally, I'm so close to being done, it's nearly uploaded and ready. And of course, I literally do not believe it'll work. You know, I might hope it'll work the first time, but I've literally not a single one of these avatars has worked on the first upload, and I've had to redo so much of it. So what I'm going to do tonight is just go on, you know, test it, and then just write down a list of everything that's wrong, and then go back and fix it later. So this will be uploaded in the next couple of days, hopefully, published to the actual avatar world, but until, it'll take me a couple more days probably to bug fix and actually make it functional. So this is going to be Orc-MkX armor. I'm just going to copy the ORC armor from Star Citizen. What's the full name of the shotgun again? It's the Ravager 212? Ravager 212 twin shotgun, and I'll upload that as public as well. Grab the VRCC cam and do a... My boy looks angry. Someone stole his Cheerios. He's mad now. Cool. And there we go. There is our image. Oh, we'll do the realistic violence. Why not? Upload. Yay! Finally! I'm so excited! And there's not really much to see here besides it just uploading. And I'm going to go ahead and do a stream ending. That was honestly fun. Like, the Ravager was a joy to make. It looks cool. It sounds amazing. I love that gun now. I didn't before, but I do now. And I dislike the P4AR more than I already did. Because it's a good gun, but I hated making it so much, and I'm really glad to be done with it. It's not going to work, though, and I'm going to have to go back and fix it. Yeah, people wanted me to add that gun for the reason I didn't want to make it. Like, yeah. But, you know, same things as the same thing with that goes with the Corsair. Even if I don't like it, it's still really good. So, it's there, and like I said, hopefully in the next couple days it will be done. Fully, you know, bug tested, and most, if not hopefully all of the issues are fixed with it, and any workarounds or little adjustments I need to make will be done off stream, because not worth doing on stream for the short time that'll be there. So, yeah, look forward to this in the next couple of days. Next week at the very latest. Next weekend if I really need to take the time. Don't have time this week, but I should. And yeah, that's 7 streams done. And, and hopefully not anymore. But for anybody on the VODs who's made it this far, or if this is your first one, hi, thanks for watching. And for Jory and anybody else in the stream, thank you for sticking around as well. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing any more of these, if I'll be streaming any more creative stuff. I might just do it on occasion for fun, but I don't think I'll be doing any more start to finish, because it is really taxing, because that means I can't work on anything major off stream. So I wouldn't be count on any more of these. Like I said, start to finish worlds or avatars, maybe something quick like the like the Nomad I was considering doing. I might just do the entire thing on stream one shot if it's quick. But I don't know when the next time I'll be streaming is outside of Star Citizen stuff. But for anybody who enjoyed watching these streams, hey, if you want to see me do more of these, let me know. Either in my server or on the YouTube comments of the VODs that I'm uploading. And yeah, thanks for, if anybody hears this, thank you for sticking around, and I might see you in the next one.